Linda, we've just been interviewing you about your role with the Royal Opera House Community Chorus, and we'll come back to that. But you spent a long time being a bookkeeper.
Yes.
So can I ask a question, what is a bookkeeper?
Well, I process people's financial records and then prepare their VAT returns once a quarter.
And when did you learn to do that?
Oh, goodness. Very, very young. Back, I just started as a ledger clerk. And then I moved jobs and I took on a job in Raynham to help someone out with their accounts. And I kind of learned quite a lot there. How to, the whole picture, where I'd just been concentrated on purchase ledger, things people buy. I learned the whole picture, and I've moved on from there. And then I worked for a firm of accountants in Ilford, and I've been there for 24 years, and I literally just left at the end of July.
Is it a difficult job? Is it complicated?
It can be. The VAT rules can be quite complex, especially with the EU. The EU rules are quite complex, but it's like anything else. If you focus on that one thing and you've learned that all your life, then it becomes second nature.
And were you as similar in that, when the January deadline for accountants and the people filing their accounts, and did you find yourself as well very busy in January?
No, because I don't do the final accounts. I do the quarterly VAT, so I'm busy every quarter.
Oh, okay. And you live in Grays.
Yes.
How long have you lived in Grays?
9 years.
And you over the last few years in Grays, you've got involved in the community chorus.
Yes, I have.
Tell us a little bit about your involvement there.
Well, I joined up by coincidence. I found it online and went to the taster session. Joined up, and I've just never looked back. Made loads of friends, have some fantastic opportunities, sing at the Royal Opera House, Piazza at Covent Garden.
What was that like the first time?
Oh, amazing. It's just a wonderful buzz. It's hard to explain the feeling really, but it's just a wonderful buzz being in the environment with everybody else. And I did actually used to sing in care homes on my own, with my own microphone and backing tracks and things, which gave me the confidence, I suppose, to do that. But that can be a little bit daunting, and I have made mistakes, and I've had to blush and say sorry sometimes. But with everybody around you, being part of a big group and a big chorus, if you make a little...
So you've always been a bit of a singer?
Oh yes.
So what
When I say always, I started in a song and dance troupe when I was 3, till about 5 or 6, and then I left. And then I didn't really pick it up again until I was about 50.
So how did you get at the age of 3 in a song and dance troupe?
My mum must have put me in there. It was literally like tap dancing and a kids thing. I've still got photos at home of me in there. But I didn't actually then start again till I was about 50. I'd always do a karaoke or something. And my son had a friend who was a Neil Diamond impersonator, and he got him for my 50th birthday, and he asked him if I could sing with him You Don't Bring Me Flowers, the Neil Diamond and Barbara Streisand duet. And I think he cringed at the time and thought, no, I hate people singing with me. But Scott, my son, said, give her a chance, because she's okay. And I sang with him. He said he was impressed and that I'd done really well, and I think that gave me the confidence, and then I started just doing a bit more.
And who else do you like doing? Artists?
I don't really follow artists as such. It was just that song that I liked, and knowing that he was Neil Diamond. But in the care homes I would sing Wartime, which I actually do enjoy, the old wartime songs. bit of swing, bluesy sort of things.
Would you go back to doing the care home singing?
I probably would. Now that I have retired from my main job, it's looking for time really, just to get some more songs in my repertoire.
This is a project called the Grey's Lives Project. Where do you see yourself as living? Do you live in Essex or Thurrock or Grays, or just where you live, the house where you live? Where do you live, if you don't mean?
That's tricky. I don't really think of it that way necessarily, but I suppose if someone said to me, worldwide, where do I live, I'd probably say Essex. But I actually like Grays and Thurrock as a borough. I find there's lots of good care about in the hospital. My husband's got hearing aids and he's had fantastic care in the Allsett Hospital. And myself as well, when I've had a few problems, I was amazed one morning I went to the doctors and within, I think, two or 3 hours, I'd been to the Allsett Hospital and had an X-ray and everything. You know, I couldn't believe how quick it was.
And that's an interesting angle. Sometimes people say Grays gets a bad press, says the press. But you feel you like living here.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do like living here. It's nice part. In Long Lane I live in the rugby club end, which is quiet. And it's a nice place.
Right. Well, Linda, thank you very much for a couple of minutes. I really appreciate it.